Hey guys, my name is JT Northrop. I work as a counselor and I've been playing D&D for about 5 years, mostly as a DM. What I love so much about this game is that I'm a storyteller at heart, and D&D is all about the stories that we tell together, and so I'm really excited to start sharing those stories with you guys. I hope you'll enjoy. I love chemistry, all things Scooby-Doo and 80s rock music, and in Heartwood Heist, I'm going to be playing Beef Ironpelt, a Leonin monk barbarian.
You're quite far from the local gym, Beef. What in your past makes you fit for this unique opportunity?
Well, I was told that you needed muscle, and I'm the best muscle you'll find in this city. Of course, we'll have to work around my schedule. I've got my 5 mile run first thing in the morning, late morning strength training, pre-noon warm-up, noon post-warm-up, pre-cooldown, afternoon cooldown, evening rock climbing slash boxing, and my midnight jog. Of course, there's also biking, swimming, yoga, my weekly chiropractor appointment, my therapist twice a week, my nutritionist every third day, chess every morning, and prayer circle at sunrise on every day that has a U in it. But I'm sure we'll be able to find a time that works.
This isn't your regular gym job, as you may know. I'm curious as to your skills and aptitude for this, let's say, unconventional task.
Fitness. That's the question, isn't it? I believe in swollenness of body and wholeness of self. That's my mantra. I'm a pacifist, so I won't fight anyone unless I absolutely have to. But that doesn't mean that I won't be vital to your plans. You don't get to run the best gym in this city without being both buff and versatile.
What's driving you to take on this endeavor?
What drives me? Alright. So long as this stays between you and me. This isn't common knowledge, even my business partner doesn't know. But the gym's not doing too well financially. I don't have the money and savings to bail us out again without taking from what I've been saving up for my siblings to go to college. You did say that this job would pay handsomely, didn't you?
One last question. How would you handle unexpected challenges?
Ha! I relish them. I've spent years training in every way possible, both body and mind. I see every new obstacle as a challenge, a way for me to grow personally. I haven't yet met an obstacle I couldn't overcome, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. As long as we're not hurting anyone, there's nothing you can throw at me that I won't be able to handle. I'm sure that I'll be a very valuable addition to this crew that you're building.
Hi, I'm Shane Spicer. I am a software developer. I have a cat. Her name is Kit Kat. You will probably see her on stream. I have been playing D&D for about 6 years. I am the guy who is in a bunch of games at once.
It's currently day, but for some reason I feel night is approaching. The Heartwood holds many secrets. We all know this. But I would like you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Dawn. I work at Bocelli's Pizzeria, and I have amnesia. I've been told I'm missing almost a century.
Similar to the transition of night to day, we must change. We all must change. What are some skills you have that allows you to adapt?
Well, my passion is for healing. I'm very perceptive, and I love making new friends everywhere I go, including my little buddy Spike, and my bestie Glint.
Now, what drives such a bright young lass, such as yourself, and leads you to take on such an endeavor?
Well, I've heard rumor that there's a powerful healing artifact, possibly, and I want to be able to help the people that are beyond my own ability to heal.
Now, one last question. What is something that brings you pause?
Honestly, I feel like something's happening within the families, um, but I don't really know what's going on.
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm a doc student for counseling, and I've been playing D&D for about 10 years now, DMing for about 8 of those years. And so I'm just really excited to play and start uh, and learn more about my character Glint that I've made.
Glint, you love stories and have a fascination with magic. We want to know how you got here. Tell us about you.
About me, well, I like stories. I like magic. Um, I'm from the Feywild. I lived out in the country for a long time, and then only just moved here recently. I like to read. I like pizza. I like doing things kind of. I like my alone time when I can get it, but it's kind of hard sometimes, especially in this big of a city.
This type of job requires a level of secrecy. I know you have an aversion to avoiding the truth. How will you handle situations that require that level of secrecy?
How do I handle secrecy? Well, because being like part Fey, I don't really like telling lies. So when I need to be secretive, I will not say what I shouldn't say, or will do my best to uh, confuse through uh, extreme triple, quadruple, quintuple negatives whenever I have to, um, or in a last case scenario, just tell them the truth in just a completely absurd way that no one would ever believe me. Yes, that's what I do.
We know this was thrust upon you, similar to your newly found position, but we want to know, what do you want out of this?
What do I want out of this? Well, I kind of just want to to go um back to reading my stories, but also try to live up to those stories.
Glint, there have been many changes in your life, some known and unknown. How do you handle unexpected changes?
How do I handle unexpected changes? Well, I try my best with whatever tools I have, and usually those tools end up being magical. Uh, and when it comes to things that are outside of my control, I will do my best to adapt and survive, which as I have done so far. It's kind of hard moving from the Fae country to the Fae city. It's very, very different. And everything has been unexpected so far. And I'm here now, so I that means I'm good.
Hi, I'm Jeff Emory. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and a brother. Although I've dabbled in role-playing with D&D and Star Wars over the years, I'm still kind of a newbie. I like cookies and cream ice cream, general trivia, and long walks on the beach. One fun fact about me is that my first job was at Dairy Queen in Wolfworth, Texas.
Haukin, leaving your family clan is a significant leap in your journey. Can you share more about why you decided to take this path of independence?
I would say more that I'm on a journey, on the path of enlightenment. My family is large, and the clan can take care of itself. If I can find enlightenment, it will bring honor for not only my clan, but for all Tabaxi everywhere. Enlightenment is the end goal, and also the journey.
I know some people seeking a change asked you to be here, but what is in it for you? Why are you here?
Did you not hear me? I can only know what I know, and what I do not know, I must learn. Each step offers the opportunity to grow and learn, and allow me to pursue enlightenment. That is what is in it for me, and that is why I am here, for now.
This plane is flowing with chaos, constantly changing. I know felines are quick on their feet, but what about you? What makes you versatile?
Such a good word, versatile. Yes, flowing, yes, chaos. But what is chaos, if not unstructured knowledge? Like versatile water that adjusts to fill any shape, we must encounter chaos, and through the experience of it, we grow and we learn. I like that word, versatile. Thank you for sharing it, my friend.
You live as a nomad. You do not stick around. How can we know you are one who will truly commit?
The only constant in the universe is change. I am committed to now, and to learning, and to growing. Sticking around is good. Commitment is good. But also going is good. And growing is good. Let us all commit to going and growing. That is my commitment. It is up to you to trust as you will.
Hello, one and all. This is Albert Odysseys, and I am Marshal Maiwald. I'm going to be the DM for tonight. Well, tonight, but also, for this campaign. Uh, these are my players, and I'll have each one of them introduce themselves, and we will start with JT.
What's up, guys? My name is JT Northrop. I am a counselor. I live in Tennessee. That's as specific as I'll get. And I've been playing D&D for about 5 years, and I am super excited. That's all. That's all.
Then Austin.
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm also a counselor, and I've been playing D&D for oh shoot, I forgot how many years it's been. It's been a long time. But yeah, I'm just really excited to play and have fun.
Shane.
Hello, I am Shane. I've been playing D&D for whatever number JT said, because we started at the same time and I don't remember offhand. I live in North Carolina. I am a software developer. I'm also excited to be here. That's it for me.
And Jeff.
Well, I don't want to be the odd man out who is not excited to be here, but I'm also a little bit terrified because I don't have tons of experience playing D&D. I have a lot of experience doing therapy. I'm also a counselor in the great state of Texas, and so this will be a learning curve for me. But I do know how to role play, so that'll be hopefully my contribution, and I'll learn all the rolling as we go along. So let's get started.
Yeah, I forgot to actually say things about me. I'm also a counselor in Texas. I guess I'm excited to be here. No, I'm actually very excited to be here. Very stressed too. But, yeah. Okay, let's get started, everyone. I'm happy for everyone who's here or whoever's watching us from, when when we have this up on our YouTube, and whoever's watching this after it's been fully recorded. Right now,
If
we're
you're watching in
live.
the future, let us know how things go.
Yes, that would be very helpful. Give us a good hint at how kind of famous we are. That'd be kind of cool. Well,
Comment right now.
okay. So, starting us off. Step beyond the ordinary, beyond the material plane, and into this mystical realm of the Feywild. But this is no ordinary Feywild. This is Heartwood City, the grand jewel of the Feywild itself, a sprawling metropolis that pulses with life and wonder. Heartwood City, a wondrous metropolis divided into five distinct districts: Fearsome, Roshaman, Baseric, Yagaba, and Ogama. Each district has its own unique charm and secrets waiting to be uncovered. The city thrives with magic-infused trains that crisscross through vibrant streets. Street vendors offer tantalizing delights. Theaters dazzle with captivating plays and musicals. A grand casino beckons risk-takers. And at the heart of it all stands the Fey Court, a realm like no other. Their influence reaches across the entire Feywild, shaping the fates of all who dwell within. A force that wields unimaginable power, its whims and decisions are felt throughout Heartwood City and beyond. Amidst this enchanting chaos, a stirring resistance has taken root over the decades. Until recently, the Fey Court watched from the sidelines, seemingly uninterested. But now, a sudden shift as Archfey descend upon Heartwood City to quell disturbances, rumors, and a rising tide of rebellion. And now, our story begins where we find ourselves in the district of Fearsome, in a small building, where the story of our players who are emerging from a fateful interview, ready to navigate the twists and turns of a realm where chaos, magic, and love intertwine. I see that we lost a player right now.
Yeah, we lost Jeff.
He said he'd be back.
Slight
He's coming
technical
right back in.
difficulties.
We have a slight difficulty. That's okay right now. I am not going to repeat that whole thing, so no one has to all hear that again. but we will wait for him to hop back on, and we apologize for these slight technical difficulties.
Okay, we got it out of the way early.
That's okay. We'll wait for him. Well, while we are waiting, if anyone is curious about why I'm being held hostage by a little purple stuffed animal behind me, that is my little friend to add some color to my background.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
I will claim the first technical glitch. My laptop overheated and I had to restart. That is so annoying. I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no.
I've
That
closed out
happens.
everything that I don't need for this stream
That's what I
so that
just
my
did. I was
laptop
like,
doesn't overheat.
yes.
That's basically what I had to, just in case. Okay.
I'm doing that now.
Is everything fixed up again,
I
Shane?
am hoping. Yes.
You're good on your end, Jeff? Shane, is
Yes.
everything good for the stream?
I think so. We've got all the video in the right
Okay.
place again.
Awesome. Just wanted to make sure. I will start it back off with the ending for where Jeff, where his computer died out. You missed a little bit, but you know most of it, Jeff. But I'll start it back off at the very end. And now our story begins, where we find ourselves in the district of Hearsom, in a small building, where the story of our players who are emerging from a fateful interview, ready to navigate the twists and turns of a realm where chaos, magic, and love intertwine. We start off with Dawn Creekwood, a Shadar Kai with the desire to heal all who are hurt, and to feed as many with the finest pizza in all the plains. You begin to stand up to leave the interview room, and you grab your staff and begin to gaze into your flower that is meant to protect and heal you. You begin to think back to when you got it, and what led you to needing it. You find yourself looking back to the Creekwood, the place from where your new life started, and a past that you cannot remember. Dawn, please tell us about yourself and a little bit about who you are.
Well, as you said, the who I am part, not entirely clear at this point. But for now, I'm Dawn. And you hit the high points. I like healing and I like pizza, and you don't really need more than that. But I also like flowers, and I have my little Almirage familiar, Spike. So that's me.
Okay. As we look back into the past that you cannot fully remember, we go to a place where things first started for you, Dawn. And after a long day of your normal druidic chores and training in the Creekwood, you find yourself back in a place that you called home a little over 60 years ago, where you first lost your memories, and you see your late mentor, Nebula Thistle, standing before you and asking you, "How was your day today, Dawn?"
Oh, it was great. I went out and I helped everybody, you know, do all the standard chores, and we kind of like we went and meditated for a while, and there was like this wild deer that came up and like was having fun with us. It was really cool.
Yeah? How are all the other druids being with you now?
Oh, well, I mean, they still kind of like stay away from me, but it's okay. It happens. And the deer was nice to me, so it's fine.
That's good. Tell me a little bit about your deer that you found and played with.
Oh, he was so fun. He just came over and like nudged me while we were meditating, and he was like, "No, stop that, you deer. I'm busy meditating."
but he was too cute, so I kind of like stopped meditating. Don't tell the elders.
Oh, no, I would never. Deers are too important to be able to play around with. They're very cute. I completely understand. You know, that's part of the reason why I'm not on the council. I like playing with all the little critters around the forest. So, we things are going to be changing soon, and I'm not feeling as healthy as I once was, Don.
Oh no, is there something I can do?
There's not much more. I've lived a long life, and it's been wonderful to be able to see you. I hope that you can continue to be in my tent and live your best life here in the Creekwood.
But you mean you're not gonna be here? But like, you're an elf and you're a druid. You're supposed to like be immortal basically. You're not gonna die.
All life must come to an end. We know that there's a circle, and once my end comes, it comes. We'll see what happens, but it's okay because I'll always be with you. And as she says that, you begin to move forward. Soon after to when you left the Creekwood, and you find yourself standing in front of a pizzeria as you left the Creekwood and have entered Heartwood City. You're standing in front of this pizzeria that has the most nostalgic smell for some reason. What do you do?
Well, that nice fellow a few streets over told me this was the best pizza in town. And I mean, it smells a lot like the pizza I make. Which is weird, because Nebula told me that apparently nobody makes pizza the way I do. So yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm kind of hungry. I don't think I have a lot of money on me. They didn't really do that. Money wasn't really a thing with the druids, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
You make your way into this pizzeria, and it's bustling inside. As you walk in, a fairy behind the counter says, "Hey, miss, how are you today?"
Well, I'm doing great, and even better now that there's pizza. What's your favorite kind of
Oh,
pizza,
yes.
mister?
That's a hard choice. I love so many different types of pizzas. Some people say that Hawaiian pizza is a problem, but I sometimes go for a little bit of Hawaiian pizza myself. But I like to change it up a bit, and I add some peppers and a little bit of extreme spice to it as well. A little bit of sweet and a little bit of spice.
Ooh. I mean, I think pizza is perfect no matter how you make it, as long as it's the way someone enjoys it. So
That's
I want
true.
to try your kind of pizza. Give me this. I don't really know how well I handle spicy, but I'm
Oh,
ready to try it.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that will be 2 gold coins.
Marshall, do I have 2 gold at this point?
Gold for pizza?
Uh, is it? It's an extra extra large.
I mean, can I get like a personal pizza?
You want a little personal pizza? I thought you wanted my type of pizza. I get an extra extra large. I eat this whole thing to myself.
Well, I really love pizza, but I can't really eat a lot of it. I'm only one person.
Oh, oh, okay. If you're just
I'm
wanting a small little pan pizza, then we can do 5 copper for that.
Marshall, do I have 5 copper?
You were left with 10 silver before you left.
Okay, I pull one out. Is this the copper you're talking about?
Oh, one of those will do. Here's your change, and they give you 5 copper back.
Oh, okay. So is this copper then? The one that you gave me?
Yes, that's the one I gave you is copper. 1 silver equals 10 copper, and 10 of these equal 1 gold.
Okay. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Is this your first time here? It seems like you haven't ever been here before. The best pizza in all the plains.
Oh, no, I'm straight from the forest myself.
Oh, okay. Well, this is Bocelli Pizzeria, and I'm glad to have you here. I will be right back with your pizza. Have a seat wherever you would like.
Okie dokie. She just goes over and finds a table and just like sits down, like, swinging her legs, just like happily.
As you are walking over to and sitting after you're walking over to your table and you're sitting down, a man with 4 other men at his table, all in very nice suits. This very big human turns around and says, "Dusk, is that you?"
Hi, are you talking to me? My name's Dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, well, I'm Dante.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you.
You seem familiar for some reason.
Well, I think you seem very familiar to me as well. You seem like somebody I knew named Dusk.
Oh, well, I do have insomnia? No. No. Amnesia.
Oh,
Amnesia. Yeah.
oh, oh. Well, it's been not too long since I last saw you. Uh, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm Wait, did you say your name was Dante?
Yes.
Hold on. And then like rumble through my bag and pull out a notebook and just start flipping. Huh. I have a note about you. It says you're a good guy.
Oh, well, thank you.
Unless
Uh,
there are there a lot of Dantes in the city? It might be a different one. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I am the only important Dante.
Okay.
Uh, well, how about you have a seat with us? And he like shoos everyone else off the table, and he tells them to go stand in front of the door.
Okie dokie.
What are you having?
Um, I ordered some kind of spicy pizza. It was whatever the nice guy at the front said he liked.
Oh, you're getting Lorenzo's famous spicy sweet pizza.
I guess. Is it good?
Oh,
I mean, it's
okay.
pizza, so how could it
It's
not?
it's a hot one. He says that there's a little bit of sweet, but it's mainly spice.
Okay.
Uh,
We didn't really have very much spicy food in the forest, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
yeah. Well, here I'll pay for anything else that you want. Do you want any other pizzas, drinks, or anything?
I think I'm good with the one pizza.
Okay. Well, uh, as he continues to keep talking with you, catching up, seeing what's happened in your life, uh, and as you continue to speak with him, your memory continues to move forward again. And Dawn, you find yourself standing over Dante, laying in his bed, and you're trying your hardest to heal him.
It's okay. It's okay,
Dawn,
Mr. Dante. We're gonna fix this. It's gonna be fine, okay?
Dawn, it has been wonderful having you back here and seeing you so happy. I'm glad I got to see you, but my health is failing me. And Alfio will be taking over for a little while I'm resting and getting better. I won't be leaving anytime soon.
Okay, good. You had me worried, but you're not going anywhere, so it's going to be okay.
Yes, I just need to rest for a while.
Yeah, okay. So Alfio will handle things while you recover. Okay.
And as you're telling yourself that Alfio will take care of things while he's recovering, Alfio pulls you outside after you're done talking with Dante. And Alfio tells you, so Dante isn't doing too well. I'm saying that he is going to make it. It's not likely.
No, but he said he's going to be okay. So he's going to be fine. He'll get better.
We can hope, but it's not looking great. But for now, I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to be loaning you out to the Feiche. You're going to go help out some of their members and heal them as needed. Eldrin is the boss of the Feiche, and you will go speak with him, and he will guide you where you need to go.
Okay. I can do that. But I'll still get
Good.
to make pizza, right?
Yes, you're one of the best pizza makers in the pizzeria still. I still need you there. You still need it to maintain a good front, you know?
I don't know what you mean by front, but yeah, we need to do our best.
Yeah. Yes. And as he motions you to leave, uh, he begins speaking with some of his other people that are there. And go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is a nat 20 for a total of
Oh,
30.
I was gonna say you got me worried for a second. I was like, did you get low?" But geez, okay.
First roll of the
30.
campaign.
Oh
To
man,
be
that's a
fair,
good way to
my
start
signal
it
shield
off.
gives me an advantage, so it wasn't just
That's
a
fair.
flat nat 20. The other one was a 9, so.
You hear him speaking about Dante losing his health, and that he's pretty excited about it.
I must be mishearing that, though.
And
There's no way he's excited.
but you also hear him talking about that there's a new job going down soon that involves a healing jewel that can cure anyone from anything. And he's going to have to send some people from the Bocellis and go and take care of any people for this job and try to join as quick as possible. And as you hear that, we move forward back into the present, where the interviewer, Alandor Darkleaf, says, "Please wait out in the lobby, and we will be with you shortly. Help yourself to any of the snacks and or drinks."
Okie dokie. Thank you for your time.
"Thank you for your time, miss." And he motions you out as he sits behind the desk. And then we move on to Haukin Prosper, a tabaxi with a mind as free as the clouds, floating through the sky. You are one. You. You are one on the path to enlightenment, to learn, grow, and change as needed. As you have just finished the interview and are about to leave, you notice a hole in your shirt, and you begin to focus on where this hole came from, the journey your clothes have been on. And then you begin to think about your journey. where you started and where you came from. You think back to when you still were at home, right before you decided to leave on your journey towards enlightenment. Haukin, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
The journey has been exciting, has been educational, has been fun even. I sometimes miss my family, my clan. When I left Matsika to enter the world, and my journey has taken me hither and yon, and now here I am. It's been wonderful, and so many things to learn. The path to enlightenment is rocky and is a struggle, but the journey is the destination.
Well said. You find yourself standing outside your childhood home's entrance, back to the entryway with the door open. The day you left home to find enlightenment, in the way of the cat. Your younger siblings ask you, "Where are you going, Haukin?"
Beyond what we know, to find what we don't know. And once I find it, it will become something I do know, and I will continue the journey. But someday I will return and bring with me all the wisdom I've gathered to share with you.
You'll be coming back so we can play?
I would like to come back someday and return in an enlightened state.
As you're just talking with your littlest siblings, the second oldest starts coming. Minshu, Prosper. So you're running out now, even though you're the eldest.
Minshu, my dear brother, I'm so appreciative of your skill and your talents that you can step into the role of running the clan as I follow the path to enlightenment.
You're very good with your words, Haukin. You always find a way to make it seem like I'm all this greatness. But no, we know Mom and Dad love you, but now I have to take over, and now all this stress is on me when it's supposed to be on you. But no, you're going off and running away.
Yes. Stress does wonderful things to us. It can grow us, it can shrink us. It all depends on how we navigate such stress.
And Minshu continuing just to yell and getting upset with you, blaming you for all the things that he has to deal with. As that conversation continues, you begin to move forward in your mind to where you find yourself on a boat with a very friendly face. Mellifleur, a friend who is helping you down your next steps of enlightenment. Mellifleur tells you, "Trust me, my friend. This plan will work out. It is foolproof. All you gotta do is act like a servant that wears a collar and sometimes some handcuffs. It'll work out. Trust me."
What an exciting journey to get to try on different lifestyles and different roles. All I have to do is this thing you say, act as if. What a wonderful way to learn new things and new experiences. Thank you for this opportunity, dear friend Mellifleur.
Yes, thank you. You're finally one that understands. You can move, you can go with the flow. We're always able to ebb and flow with the chaos of the Feywild. It's amazing. And you make such a good servant that wears a collar. Yeah. This will be a very good experience for you. Very excited.
You've been such a good friend. I admire your confidence as I'm searching for new information and for knowledge and becoming enlightened. You've been a veritable font of information and experiences.
Oh, well, thank you. You flatter me. Well, just follow me over here, and then we can do the bit of exchange, and you just follow these people as I get off at the next docks.
I hold up the handcuffs that I've taken off and said, "Do these need to be on my wrists?" I put them back on and take them back off. How should I wear these?
Put them back on and latch them for now. and don't take them off. Do you have a key on you?
Oh, knowledge is my key.
Okay, good. That works. And he motions you to follow him over, and he goes and talks with these very like fine looking people, dressed up and the whole nine. And you see them hand him a big bag of just jangly objects. Uh, and as like he opens it, you see a glint of gold. Uh,
Shiny.
and yes, very shiny. Well, and he closes it off and he pockets it. Well, yeah, just go with them and they'll continue the path of enlightenment for you. Just, continue to act like a servant that wears a collar and just do whatever they say, normal things.
Yes. When shall I see you again, dear friend?
Y- yeah, you'll see me in a few days, probably, maybe. We'll
Excellent.
see.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Toodaloo. Bye.
Toodaloo. Uh, and as he gets off at the next docks, you begin to move forward again, not seeing Melliflor for a very long time,
Hmm.
and realizing what he did was not that great. He was not trying to lead you down the path of enlightenment, but, as you know, everything that you wind up on, the path that you follow, even if it's by accident or someone else's malintent, it's not a path away from enlightenment.
That is
We
true.
move
The path
forward.
goes ever on and on.
We move forward to a point where you did not expect your path to enlightenment would take you. But you do know that the path to enlightenment can lead anywhere. But Heartwood City is an interesting place. A place filled with more chaos than you've ever been to. You find yourself speaking with a very confident woman named Alondra Willowshade. I have heard of your exploits, and our group could use your skills for a certain task coming up. Would you be willing to do this on our behalf and join us?
Hmm. To join you would be experiential. Yes, I don't currently have anything that I am committed to move me forward on my path of enlightenment. This serves me at the moment. Yes, I will join your group.
That would be amazing, my friend. As you know, I'm Alondra. I am the face of, let's say, uh, the next generation of the people who can help move things along in Heartwood City. And I'm very glad to have your set of skills. I've heard many things from many nobles and random people on the streets. You saving people from burning buildings and just randomly helping out people in temples and doing all the like. May I ask what what makes you do all these things?
I've become enriched by knowledge every opportunity I have, and you might say I've become a slave, a servant of knowledge.
Those are great words. I love that. Well, just so you know, there will be a letter coming to you soon that will take you to an interview, and we hope to hear back from you shortly in the coming days.
I look forward to it. So nice to meet you, and so nice to move forward on this path to enlightenment. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes. As we move forward back into the present, you hear Thalandor Darkleaf say, "Please wait in our lobby, and we will be with you shortly. Help yourself to any of the snacks and the drinks."
Ooh, snacks.
And he motions you out. And then we move forward yet again to the next character, Glint Goldrock, a half-elf obsessed with stories. Stories have always been an important part of your life, ever since you were small. You have read many stories, but now you are in a strange new story, and have finally finished the interview you have been waiting for, and it is finally off your plate. You know this will eventually be such a good story to tell, even though it has been extremely stressful. Just so far. As you are thinking about all these stories that you have been caught in recently, you look at your grimoire, filled with all of your favorite stories, and you begin to think back to the beginning of your story that has led you here. Glint, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, hi. I'm Glint. I like stories. I like magic. I make a I make little story magic. That's what I do. Hi.
You find yourself going back, and you see yourself standing in your new townhome with your mom, Glimmer, as you just moved back into Heartwood City. Boxes are all around you, ready to be unpacked. And your mom asks you and tells you, I know this is your first time, ever since, uh, the first time we have been here, in Heartwood City. But this is where I had planned for you to grow up. But we are back now, and I want to see, how do you feel about being in the city?
Scared?
Scared?
Yeah.
Well,
There's
I
too
want.
many people. Are you sure we
I
can't go
understand.
back to the farm?
No, we have to be here.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I want you to think back to some of the stories I've told you about the confident frog that made his way into the swamp and took it over and made it his own. You can be
Yeah,
like
but
that frog.
I'm not a frog. I don't have long tongues to eat all the flies.
Well, you have. You.
I broke him.
uh, you have your magic. That is your long tongue.
Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. I think.
Well, before we continue to get packed, how about a few apples?
Okay.
Okay. And as y'all were coming into the city, y'all grabbed the most juiciest apples possible. And as you're chewing on that apple,
Just two chews.
to
And,
choose,
and it's gone.
it's gone. Your mom eats it in one bite. Uh, and then we move a little bit forward. And as we move forward, just a little bit, you find yourself in the middle of an alley. And standing beside you is your boss, Frank Vert. And Frank is telling you, okay, kid, when they signal, I need you to head on up and give them the briefcase. But if they try to break off the deal, I need you to get back here with the briefcase. Capiche?
Uh, this is so stressful. Are you sure I can do this?
Stop hyperventilating, kid. You got this. You take the briefcase over there when they signal.
All right.
And if they try to do anything, you get back here and do not lose the briefcase.
Okay. Okay.
If you lose the briefcase, you know what you lose.
That's right. My fingers.
Your fingers and your legs this time.
Right. Okay. All right. I am the frog. I am the frog.
And we continue on. And we move on to the next point. Just a little month later, you find yourself talking with the head of the Fey Che suddenly. Eldrin Che, and surrounded by a bunch of the other members of the Fey Che. And you and the boss in the center. With Eldrin telling you, Glint, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna go to an interview. And you're gonna represent the Fey Che. I need you to do this for us. Can you?
Respectfully, sir, I don't know if I'm the man for the job.
So you know, when I said can you, it wasn't really a question. It was more so just saying can you, and I'm telling you, you have to.
Yes, sir, I
Got
can
it?
do it. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Okay. Just so you know, so you can get as much support as you need. You're going up in the ranks a little bit. Frank Vert will be your subordinate from now on.
Boss Frankfurt is now. I'm Boss Frankfurt's boss.
You don't call him boss, you're his boss.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Yes, sir. How silly of me.
Now, I expect great things. If you fail this interview, you know what you lose.
I don't. I don't know what I lose now. My hands this time?
Oh. Nothing of you, my little Glint. You won't lose anything on you, personally.
Mr. Whiskers?
Nothing that you could summon back, either. You would lose much more. Maybe a small neighborhood. With some people inside of their homes. And especially a certain woman, and her name starts with a G.
Yeah, but won't be necessary, sir. I will do whatever it is you need me to do.
Okay.
And I'm sorry about that building. I that was an accident.
Wait, the one that blew up a month ago?
Maybe. Yes, that one.
The one where we lost the briefcase?
Yes, that one.
Hmm.
But they didn't get the briefcase
Okay.
either.
Mm. You? I didn't know it was. Okay. You're not getting your next 2 paychecks, just so you know.
Yes, sir.
Actually, how much were you getting paid before then?
I think it was 2 copper a job.
Okay. So you won't get like 90 of those then.
Okay.
Well, 90 plus what you're gonna get paid now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you'll be getting a letter soon. Follow through. If you don't, you know what happens.
Yes, sir.
Now, come in for a hug.
He like winces through the whole thing.
Good. And as he pats your back, he just then pats your cheek a couple times.
There's like a rodent rustling through his jacket.
Have a good day. And we then move forward yet again, finding yourself back in the present. And Thalandor Darkleaf saying, "Please wait in the lobby, and we will be with you shortly. Help yourself to any of the snacks and the drinks. Enjoy yourself."
Okay. You're the frog. You're the frog. You're the frog.
And he motions you out. And we move forward yet again. Onto Beef Iron Pelt. A Leonin with the swollest of minds and bodies. You have always found yourself busy, taking on more and more to give back and help others achieve the best versions of themselves. Always helping others, reaching out, even at the detriment to yourself. You know there is much to come, but you, being who you are, you can handle it. You always have. What got you to this point, though? Standing here, leaving this interview room. Let us roll back to when you were still at home. Beef, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Beef Iron Pelt. I am the oldest of 18 or 19. My game is self-improvement, whether that be, beating my personal best on the bench press, or how fast I can run a mile, or maybe someday winning a game of chess in the park. Personal improvement. I'm always trying to get swoller of body and wholer of self. That's who I am.
Yes, well said. We begin to move back into the past when you were still at home. You find yourself looking at your parents, Technis and Colmare, with all of your normal amount of siblings. Traps, Delt, Crown, Smoothie, Jog, Theo, Root, Kit, Bristle, Gaia, Maxwell, Sumo, Raptor, Rainbow, Dune, Ambrosia, and Nibbler. All looking up at you. And your parents saying, "Sweetie, we understand that you want to go off and create your gym that will help others reach swollenness in their bodies and wholeness in their minds. And that just makes us so proud. We just want to wish you luck, and we can't wait to see what you do."
Beef has like a single tear that he. Thank you so much, Mom. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what I can do. I know that with your blessing, I'm going to do great things.
We see you doing the greatest of things. After last week, how you outlifted your father, and then you gave me a new breathing technique that I had never even thought of. That was just amazing.
Never would have gotten my PR to where it is without your help. I was struggling at 285 for a long time. Finally got to 300, and it's all because of you, Dad.
I'm proud of you, son. And as your dad says that, your littlest sibling, Nibbler, is grabbing at your feet. And he looks up at you and asks, Will we still get to play with you, big bro?
Absolutely. I reach down, I pick him up, I put him on my shoulder. Absolutely. You're all welcome to come to the gym anytime. I'll make sure I'm gonna have some little apartments in there so that people who are homeless have somewhere to stay for a little bit at a time. I'll make sure there's always one free for you guys if you want to come by.
Oh yes! Will there be balls and pool noodles so we can all smack each other with and just have the most fun?
There will be exercise balls and the bar that we use for the bench press. But I can get some pool noodles because concussions are not good for you. You can write that one down.
And all of your little siblings pull out their books and write that down. And as they're all writing that down, you're turning away, looking forward, excited to head off to your gym, to build your gym. And then we move a little bit forward in time. And you now find yourself in your gym, the Ascendant Dragon, newly opened, and it is absolutely bustling. You have been helping around the block with all the locally owned shops, and they all have responded with joining your gym. A bunch of business owners coming up to you and saying, "We appreciate all you've done, and we're so excited for you to join our block family. We can't wait for this to bring in so many new people onto our block. We're gonna have so much more business. It's gonna be great."
So I'm so excited, and I'm so lucky to have joined the greatest community in this city. I mean, the bread that Mr. Kaczynski makes is the best bread this world has ever seen. I point to like
Yes.
a little old lady back there, and I'm like, and Teoin, the dresses that you sew. I mean, I'm a man and don't generally wear those, although I have once or twice. But the dresses that you sew are the greatest I've ever seen. This is somehow everyone in this community is the greatest at what they do, and we are so lucky to have all been brought together.
Oh, yes, this is great. We're so happy for you to be here. And yes, his bread is great. Her dresses are amazing. Ew, we're so happy to have the best gym. I don't know actually what we call you. Like gym boss, gym leader, gym bro. Like what would it
Um,
be?
call me a lifestyle specialist, because here at the
Lifestyle
Ascendant Dragon,
specialist.
it's not just about the muscles. It's about the way you live your life.
Oh, so true. Uh, we heard about on your first day that you opened, you had a big conga line. Can we do
Yeah,
that now?
you guys want to do a famous beef conga line?
Let's do a beef conga line.
Let's do it. I go out to the walking track and I start a conga line.
And y'all start running on that track, doing a great beef conga line. And as you're doing that conga line, you begin to move forward. And we fast forward to a point for the Ascendant Dragon, where you see two of your siblings, Gaia and Nibbler, grabbing your mail for the gym, and they come running up to you with the envelopes, just holding them. Like, "We can open these for you."
Oh no,
And
that's quite all right.
you,
I like scoop Nibbler up. He's gotten a little bigger, so it's not hard, but it's not
yeah,
effortless anymore. I take the envelope, I just set him down, give him a little pat on the head. That's fine.
he,
Thank you guys so much for your help, but I'll open this myself.
he's still holding one of them, and you notice it quickly that it has in big red letters, "Late Payment." Nibbler asks, "What's this mean, big bro?"
Oh, that it's been so busy around here that sometimes I forget to send the checks. Sometimes you know what? I tell you what. Here is I reach on my desk. Here's the key to the vending machine. Now, we only have snacks with 0 sugar and 0
Oh,
carbs.
yeah.
Um we mostly just have corn. We have little bags of corn that you can get out of the vending machine. But go get yourself as many as you want, and I'll take care of this. I grab the letter.
I can get 5 bags of corn. Mom only lets me do 4.
You can get 5 bags of corn.
And he goes running. Uh, as he is running and you're putting away your envelopes, a man walks in. He looks a little familiar. You've seen him walking around the blocks. And he introduces himself as Percival P. Plotz. Hi, are you the owner of this fine establishment?
Co-owner. Yes, I am.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, just so you know, we're trying to increase the traffic through this area, and one of the ideas was making a big lot, and then right beside it, a mall. And we want you to be in that mall, but not here.
Hmm. Mr. Plotz, was it?
Yes.
Why does that name sound so familiar to me?
Oh, well, I've been acquiescing some of the other businesses on the block.
Oh, you're the guy that bought out Mr. Kaczynski and left him without a business anymore.
No, I'm helping him get into one of the finest malls in Heartwood City.
Uh-huh. A mall that's not open yet. And yet he sold his business and is now making nothing to feed his family, correct?
No. It'll be open once we get all the buildings. Just all of y'all
Mhm.
have to sell.
Right. Now tell me, Mr. Plotz, you only make money by people agreeing to give up the endeavors that they do to make money. Like I make money by showing people how to lead a lifestyle, how to get a better PR. I make money by helping people improve themselves. Mr. Kaczynski, he makes money by making the best bread in the world. Teowen makes money by being the best seamstress I've ever met. You have no skills whatsoever that make you money. You just make it because you're what? What is your job? What do you do?
I'm here to build the mall for Heartwood City.
Do you
I
build the
just
mall? Are you a construction worker?
no, I'm here to get the lots so we can build the
Oh,
mall.
I see. So you do nothing. You have no skills,
So
no good, no service to offer to the people.
it I offer you money to buy your place until we get you into the mall.
Tell you what, sir.
I think it's a
Um,
handsome amount.
tell you what. Next week we are running a special. You can start. You can get your first 3 months half off and free access to the premium treadmills for that entire time. If you're ever interested in that, you can come back and talk to me. But until that point, I don't think you and I have anything to say to one another.
Okay, well I'll be back tomorrow and we can
Thank
talk
you for
about
the
it
warning.
again. I'll see you then. And he kind of like waddles off.
Whew. I know my jog gets interrupted every day, but that was the least pleasant interruption. Um, I'm just going to continue jogging.
Your little brother comes running up to you, and he's just like stuffing his face with corn. Uh, he's like, "Big bro, I found this other letter. It was in the vending machine for some reason, and it had your name on it. Uh, I don't know why it was. I didn't accidentally lock it in there and then get stuck in the vending machine. That didn't happen. But here
I take it. Now, like, kind of flick my claw out. What does it say?
it says, "Help wanted. Big pay. Interview soon."
I'm going to just pocket that one and say, now, tell me, Nibbler, when you were not getting stuck in the vending machine, um, did you happen to spill any of the corn bags other than the ones you took?
I want to say no, but I know I'm not supposed to lie. So yeah, I did.
That's all
And
right. That's all right. I'm gonna give him a little, ruffle his hair a little bit. Well, let's go and clean that stuff up together, and then we'll go. I'll help you see about getting some breathing exercises under your belt.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I love you, big bro.
I love you
And
too, little guy.
you start walking off to go clean up the corn. And we move forward back into the present, where Thalandor Darkleaf says, "Please wait in the lobby, and we will be with you shortly.
All
Help
right.
yourself to any of the snacks and the drinks."
I reach out to shake his hand.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And he shakes your hand.
Firm handshake.
Ow.
Firm handshake, son.
Ow. Thank you for that.
Thank you. And I walk out.
Okay. And now we find ourselves back in the in the district of Hearsum, in the building you all have been interviewed at. As you all exit your door, you notice 3 others standing beside you all of a sudden. And you also notice, as you exited the interview room, all you stand in front of now is a wall where there once was a door. But there are chairs and couches for you to lounge in as you wait, and snacks and drinks as you have a while to wait. And as that, I'm going to move y'all over on roll 20.
Ooh.
And y'all can do as y'all wish, as y'all are waiting. What do you all do?
So are you saying that we all like come out of the interview at the same time, or is this like Beef is the last one to come out?
You all exited a door and you are all standing beside each other all of a sudden.
Okay.
And then you look behind you and you see no doors.
Okay, but it was everybody all at the exact same time.
All at the exact same time.
All right. Well, I immediately go over and like grab Glint's arm, like lock arms. Let's go. How did your interview go, buddy?
I was terrified, absolutely terrified the whole time.
I bet you killed it. You want to go get some snacks and talk about it?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, let's not get snacks then. Why don't we just go sit down and do some breathing exercises?
I think I may like that.
Okay, let's do that, buddy.
This interview cut into my pre-noon workout, so I think I'm just gonna get down and start doing push-ups, and I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, I usually do this with a weighted vest on, so if anyone wants to just hop on my back, help me get a good burn going, I won't get mad. Hop on anytime." I just start doing push-ups.
I'm wandering around looking at the food. Never wanted to turn down some snacks, but I'm very picky in particular. I like to experience new things, and so I'm looking for things I haven't ever tried before.
As you are exploring for things that you haven't tried, you begin to just see a turkey with a duck inside of it, and
Turducken. So there's chicken in there somewhere.
turducken, and there's a chicken further in there.
Oh, this is what one might call a how do you call it, a threesome? No, a threefer. Yes. I'll certainly try that. So I cut some of that out and move some onto my plate, and then keep going, and eventually after going through the options there, I look around, and Beef is still knocking out push-ups, and so I dutifully go over
61, 62, 63.
Back. This is very enlightening.
Oh, there we go. 64, 65. I do not slow down. 66, 67.
Oh my. Oh, I see that y'all did not move over. There you go. Now
we
you
have.
should be moved over.
Yeah, I'm just knocking them
Still
out.
67, 68.
Yep.
And what are you doing, Haukin?
I'm just like enjoying the rhythm that Beef has created with the steady, you know, muscles going up and down, and I'm eating and snacking, and this is a new experience.
How much does Haukin weigh?
That's a good question.
How much
Not
does
sure.
an
I have my
average tabaxi weigh?
that's when you fill out your character sheet, you're supposed to put down all that height and weight and stuff. And I don't know that I ever did.
I don't think any of y'all did it, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably about 120, 200. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
120, 150, somewhere in there.
Okay, so still not quite up to my usual weighted vest, so I'm gonna start doing it one-handed just for the extra challenge.
Oh my! Is
Yeah.
anyone else
Five
doing anything
with
else?
one hand, switch 5 with the other.
Y'all just see a giant Leonin going with one hand, swapping back and forth as a tabaxi just sits on top of him. Are y'all doing anything else, Dawn or
Is there
Glint?
anything shiny or mechanical in the room that I can take a look at and investigate?
You notice that these tables in the center, they are pool tables, and all of the balls have a metallic glint to them.
Okay. So I go over and I start rolling the balls and watching the balls as they go in the pockets, and I'll pop them back out and oh this is magnificent. I pick up one of the balls and twirl around, and there's no seams on it. It's not something that's put together. And so I take it and I look around and I reach into my satchel and I pull out a box and I drop it down inside the box and I close it.
You feel the box shake for a second, and then you see a countdown appear on it saying 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, so it's not going to take long. All right.
Anyone else doing anything?
While I'm waiting, I'm going to go get some more turducken.
Yeah, with Haukin no longer on my back, I think Beef has switched to doing like a full one-handed handstand and is lowering and pushing himself back up. Still switching between arms every 5 reps.
You should be.
Is it like when you go up?
You should be doing the push-ups where you like push yourself up and clap, but like do it one-handed and switch hands after the clap.
That's what I was about to suggest. Yep.
Yeah, one-handed handstand, push himself up into the air, clap, drop himself on the other hand.
Oh my!
Impressive.
Very nice.
Yes. By the way, if any of y'all want to join my gym, we offer lifestyle courses as well. I lead a yoga class myself. I'm incredibly flexible. I do a full splits.
Done.
I mean that's very impressive. I'm just over. What I'm doing depends on how nervous Glint is and how much he's managed to calm down.
The lion guy is scary.
But he, I mean, he's big and strong, but he seems very nice. So it balances out, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, just look at him. Hey, lion guy, you're nice, aren't you?
Absolutely. If y'all want a membership, I'd be willing to offer friends and family discount.
See, he's so nice, Glint.
Well, I was told I wasn't getting my next paycheck, so I may have to wait.
Oh, yeah, I don't really want to join a gym either, but he was very kind to offer a discount.
Generosity of spirit showing up in discounts, but you may discount your profit.
Well, it's a friends and family discount. I have a really big family and I have a lot of friends, so it's basically just the normal price. I'm not saying that the normal price is higher. I'm saying pretty much everyone gets half off. And I'm not going to let money be the barrier to people living the life they want to lead.
What else is everyone doing in this waiting room while y'all are just here for a little while?
Are there apples on the table?
As you go up to the table, you just see an apple, the juiciest and perfect apple that you desire, manifest.
This is a table of desires? How curious.
I would like to make it look like I'm not grabbing the apple, but I grab the apple.
Give me a sleight of hand if you're wanting to do it secretly.
Yes, I want to do it. I want to try to take this apple and put it in my pocket.
There are 3
Without
other
anybody-
people in this room.
Without... All right, let's do this.
That's when you know you've been part of the criminal element for too long. Even your normal way of doing things is shady.
It's a 14.
14. What is everyone's passive?
I'm playing with monks and a druid. They're probably gonna notice.
14.
25.
Passive perception is 16.
16. Beef, I will say he doesn't notice it because he's focused on his workout and he's very wholeness of just focusing on the thing that he's doing, very present minded. Would I be right on that?
Yeah, I'm on yellow alert. If anyone makes any sudden movements, I notice, but I'm not like scanning the room right now.
But Haukin and Dawn definitely notices it. She's just watching over her friend. Haukin is just curious about everything, and he sees it.
Yeah,
But you
Glint
still
just
pocket it.
yeah, Glint just like grabs the apple and he's just like that it's like that cartoonish sneak where he just like sidestep, wait, grabs the apple, puts it in his pocket, and then goes back the same way.
As you pick it up, you see like 5 more of those apples appear.
Oh shoot! They know. Abort.
Dawn.
I mean, I'm just watching with curiosity. I can tell that he's trying to be sneaky, so I'm not gonna say anything. Just okay.
As you all are just enjoying the room right now, I'll first go to Haukin. Your box, it finishes deconstructing it, and all you see is basically aluminum, a little sheet of aluminum, and a tennis ball, and that's it.
All right. I take them out of my box and I bounce the tennis ball over toward Beef, and then I fold the sheet of aluminum and put it into my pouch.
Tennis ball flies at you, Beef.
I catch it.
Well,
198
up off the ground.
Yeah, I'm like, as I push up, I'll toss it, clap, catch it with the other hand. 198, 199, 200, and then I just stand up and start stretching.
That was such an
Right
effortless
as-
transition. Hey,
This
hey,
isn't-
big lion guy, what's your
Yeah,
name?
Beef.
Okay, good.
Beef.
That's I was gonna ask. I guess maybe we should have done that already because we're in this room here, and apparently we all interviewed for the same position or same team or something. I'm Dawn, and this is my friend Glint. I point to Glint, and then I whisper, but everyone can hear it. He's a little bit shy.
I'm like walking up to shake you guys' hand. As I hear he's a little bit shy, I kind of just like crouch down to get on eye level and shake hands.
he just like sinks, like leans back as far as he can before taking the hand.
This is the lightest handshake I've ever given because I don't want to crush this man. So I'm like, it's requiring physical effort for me not to give a firm handshake.
Greetings, friends. I'm excited to share this journey with all of you. My name is Haukin.
Well, it's nice to meet everyone.
Did I do that? Did I do that right? I did the little bow back.
You certainly did it right. You did it. Congratulations.
Cool. Thank you.
Ooh.
As all of you are introducing yourselves, you hear a basically almost like the intercom sound, and it's up in the corner. All of you, if you want to, you can make an Arcana check if you desire, or a Perception check.
An Arcana check? I am making that.
Check. Okay.
Let's go.
Nice. Is that a nat 20 or 19? Oh, that's 19. Okay. Still good. Really good.
You said Arcana or just Perception?
Arcana or Perception, yeah.
Well, Perception, I've got a
Was that-
bonus on target.
Was that a Perception?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Sorry, I missed when you said we could do Perception. Why am I rolling again? I'll just add my Perception to what I rolled.
Yeah, mine was Perception. I rolled a 18 plus 6 is 24.
Yeah, I got an
Jeez.
18.
Okay, yeah, all of you are able to notice, especially Glint, right as you hear the sound for a second, you instantly know it's a minor illusion, and it's just them casting it so you all can hear them, and you don't see anyone, it's just minor illusion being casted. A warning I must give. There are others here also attempting to get this job, not just you four.
That's how most jobs work.
Yes. The ones in this room with you will be your crew. We wish you to show us how effective you all are together and succeed in the trials ahead. And some compulsory events that will occur shortly. There will be others trying to take your positions, so be quick and thoughtful. You have 30 minutes to conclude this challenge. And that will start in 5 minutes. I wish you luck. What do all of you do?
Well, if there's a challenge,
5 minutes to solve challenges. Perhaps we should know each other's strengths. What services and what talents are represented among this great fellowship.
yeah, real quick, let me get some energy back. Are there any bags of corn on this refreshment table?
Oh, right as you thinking of bags of corn, you just see a whole, like,
10?
like a 2-gallon bag of corn just appears for you.
I start eating it. Well, say as far as strengths go, my PR on bench lift is 580. I can run a mile in 3 minutes. Oh, and I always forget about this one. I can punch elements like fire, electricity, all that stuff.
Like if there's a fireplace, you can punch it.
No, like I just throw a punch and send a fireball shooting out.
Oh yeah,
No, like
I
I
would have
can
never
punch
gotten
elements.
that. I don't think I've seen that
corn,
before.
What else can shoot out of you?
That's a good question.
How much corn did it take to be able to start punching elements out of your fists?
You know, I'm not sure it's directly correlated to the corn, but I don't know. It just kind of happened one day. I was I'm a pacifist. I don't like to fight, but I like to be able to fight. So I was doing some sparring one day, and I accidentally shocked my sparring partner. So ever since then, I've tried to get a little bit of control over it. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I can do.
Okay. Interesting. I simply bring all of my experience to the table. I too wish to avoid conflict where possible, but if conflict finds me, then we must find our pathway through the conflict so I can return to enlightenment.
Others.
Oh, I'll go first, Glint, and then you can take the time to think about what you want to say. I am a druid, so I do like plants and stuff, but I'm mostly a healer. It's what I enjoy doing. So that's mostly me. And the Marshall, the voice said it's starting in 5 minutes, and we have 30 minutes to complete it.
Yes.
All right. In that case, I will, partially as a demonstration, partially just because I can go ahead and do it now. I will cast Summon Beast at 2nd level, and so the flavor of this is I'm like, all right, Spike, it's time to go. It's time to grow, and then I just cast some magic over him, and my little Almirage familiar just grows in size. It doesn't get very big because I think Summon Beast is a small beast. But he grows and he looks a little bit more like a lion, but he does still have a unicorn horn.
Oh, I back up a little bit. Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
it's still Spike. It's just bigger Spike now. I mean, he prefers the small form, but the big form works too. Isn't that right, buddy? And I go pet him. Yeah, that's what we bring to the table. All right, Glint,
Okay.
take it away. You got this.
During this time, he was opening a spell book and preparing to cast the spells. Hi, yeah, I'm Glint. Hi again. I'm not that great, I don't think, but I mean, I do a little magic. That's what I do. This is Mr. Whiskers. I point to the ferret.
Oh,
On
there's
his
another
shoulder.
one. Great. I did not notice those small furry creatures before. I'm just gonna stand over here, and I have my back completely against a wall.
Are we a little magic averse?
Not necessarily magic, just not a fan of woodland creatures.
Interesting. I start flowing through different forms of monk stretching and just doing like a Tai Chi kind of preparation.
Is anyone else doing anything for the 5 minutes?
Just eating my corn.
For a minute, Glint's gonna open up his storybook and read a story of adventurers going to the pyramids, and then how how they have to encounter the guardian of the tomb. It's a minute casting time, so and I'm gonna cast conjure minor elementals.
Jeez. Okay.
And conjure a gargoyle.
Oh, much better.
So you're saying that gargoyle is better than little Spiky here?
I'm sorry. I was not trying to be insulting in any way. I just not fan of small furry creatures.
I have the stats for the gargoyle if you want me to put them in.
Yeah, here we go. I'm giving you control of it now.
Oh, thanks.
There you are. Okay.
And then he'll cast mage armor on himself.
With the last minute coming.
Oh, sorry.
down.
I do want to say, like, as when I know the time has run out. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say I enter a rage, but I don't know if we're gonna be in combat or what, so I'm just gonna hold it. But if I know we're gonna go into combat, I just want to prepare to enter a rage.
So you're preparing to use a bonus action to rage.
If that's allowed, sir.
I wasn't saying it. That was like that's not allowed. I was saying it to confirm. You're good.
I'm sorry, Mr. Maiwald.
Don't do that. That's. Oh no, it's too much. Okay. With the last minute coming down, you see all of the food at the table begin to disappear.
What about my corn?
The food that you're holding stays.
Okay.
The food at the table begins to disappear.
Very good.
And then a door begins to appear right here. And then also you see the walls on your left and right. If you're looking at the doors, the left and right start to become clear. And you see 4 other people on both sides. And
Like in
they
similar
are also
rooms? Yeah.
in the exact same room. It just on the other side of this clear wall, and you all can see each other with 30 seconds left. And as you are all looking, everyone, if you want, give me a perception check if you want to like look at the people specifically.
Okay.
22.
22.
16.
It's a 19 for me.
Oof. That's a 10 for me.
Okay. What did you say, Haukin?
I rolled a 16 plus 6, so 22.
Got it. Haukin, you first notice on your left side, familiar face. Mellifleur. Glint. You notice a familiar face. Frank.
Oh no.
Dawn. You notice a familiar face. Lorenzo, the manager of Bocelli Pizzeria.
Oh no.
And Beef, you notice someone familiar as well. Where'd it go? Why'd the name disappear? Come
Plots?
back. No. You notice your oldest sibling, Traps.
Trap?
Traps.
What are you doing here, Traps? I start speaking in Leonin sign language.
You can give me a straight intelligence check to see if you somehow know into Leonin sign language.
This is a -1, so that's a 5. So I'm speaking what I think. I've tried to learn Leonin sign language, and I just don't have the mind for languages. So yeah, I'm sitting there like trying to speak Leonin sign language.
Your brother is speaking it complete like fluently, and it's just like it's just going over your head. At one point, you think he says, "There's a pumpkin under your foot."
No, not today. Pumpkin balancing is on Thursdays. I just turned to the rest of the people in the room. I'm sorry, Traps isn't the best with languages. He is so smart. He just never quite picked up Leonin or LSL.
And with that, the last second ends and the doors open as you see. Come on, I can reveal. You see a long hallway, and the room that you are currently in begins to start filling with mysterious gas.
It's probably from all the corn.
And now, all of you roll initiative.
Woo!
Oh,
Marshall, question.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll initiative for the elemental and my ferret?
I don't want to do that, so we'll just make it be right after any familiars or anything, or summons will be right after your turn.
Okay, cool.
Make things a little bit easier.
Just wanted to double
tying
check.
off the corn, hooking it into my pants.
I believe what you just did, Austin, was shift click, right?
No, I click on my token, and then I click. So I use the D&D Beyond extension. So
That's what it was.
I
Okay.
click on my token, then I click onto my D&D Beyond tab, click initiative, and it rolls for me.
Okay, then I'll just
And
have
it
to do everything
no.
once. How do I add y'all's pictures again? Shane, do you remember?
Yeah, just right click on the tokens and click add turn.
Oh, that's easier. I see. So I don't have to do that.
Indeed.
Beef, would you have been closer to the door
No,
when you saw it open up?
no, probably not.
Okay.
Don't want to be any closer to those critters than I have to.
Okay,
I've gone back
Dawn,
to
you got a
investigating the pool table.
19. Haukin, you got a 23. G's. Was that a nat 20?
Yeah, a nat 20 and then 3 for initiative.
Okay, so you will have advantage on the first thing you do. As well as you, Beef. You
Yeah.
also got a nat 20. So both of you have advantage on whatever the first ability check or attack roll, if there's an attack roll for some reason. And yeah. Glint, what is your initiative +2?
Yes.
And what's yours, Dawn?
7.
7. Jeez. Okay, yeah, you are first. Before Glint. Okay. Starting us off is Haukin, as you all notice this mysterious gas start entering the room, and it's very heavy right now, and it's slowly starting to take up the whole room.
Interesting. So, I don't know if this will take a whole action, but since I was like standing over by the pool table, I'm gonna hop up on the pool table, and I'm gonna open up my box and scoop up some of the gas and close it, and then I'm going to move closer to the door.
Okay. You try to scoop up some of the gas in it and close it, and then you get to the door. Do you try to open the door?
I thought the door was already open. That's why we could see the hallway.
Oh, yes, it is open. I was
Okay,
wondering
so-
why y'all were going in. My bad.
Yeah, so
That was me
I get to
misthinking.
the threshold and just kind of stop my movement and look forward and see what I can see out in the hallway.
You see nothing currently as you're
It's just a
standing on
dark
the side of
hallway?
the door. It's just a whole hallway that you can see all the way down to the end, and you do see a bunch of armor
Mhm.
metal armor lining both walls, swords and jewels, jeweled crowns, ornate
Mhm.
staffs, all lining the whole wall.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay. So,
and yeah,
each one of these squares is 5, right?
yes.
All right. So, having gotten to the door and seen what's in the hallway, I'm gonna I'm gonna move back to the pool table and pick up a couple of pool balls and just throw them as hard as I can at random angles into the hallway.
You throw.
Sorry.
Bless
Let's
Bless
see
you.
you.
We will. Your choice: acrobatics or athletics.
Ooh. Let me check
Actually,
my.
you can also choose an attack roll, but this will be an improvised weapon attack.
Yeah, we'll just do acrobatics. I want to see what happens. I'm keenly aware of traps and things that get set off, and so not wanting to move into the room without having something go before me. I'm just kind of seeing what's happening. So I'll just do acrobatics.
Okay. You throw. Roll for me, actually.
Okay. 9 plus 6 is
Yeah.
15.
15. You get it to about a little under halfway, right around here, and it just lands and then starts rolling, and you don't see anything happen.
Hmm. Okay.
As you're doing this, you see on both sides of you people walking into theirs, and you are not able to see them anymore.
Okay. Well, all I
Just
did
one
was
of the people on your
yeah.
side, not the whole group, just one.
Okay. So they walk through the door and then they can no longer be seen. Are the walls of the hallway also glass? Can they be seen, or can we only see straight ahead?
You can only see straight ahead.
Okay. Well, nothing seems to have gone awry, so um, I kind of shrug my shoulders and 5, 10, 15, 20, move back. That's 40. So what's my movement again? Can I get back to the door? I'll be able
You
to.
have.
I have 55.
You can still use your action if you need the dash, if you want to.
Um, sure. I'll use the rest of my move to dash into the hallway here and just kind of lead the way. So.
Okay, so right as you get onto the entrance, you will
Mhm.
actually stop right here,
Okay.
right at the entrance, and right as you step across the threshold,
Hmm.
you can see on both sides of you clear walls, and you can see the other people that walked through. And then you see a whole laser grid appear in front of you throughout this whole hallway.
Hmm.
And the ball that was at the end of that you threw,
Yeah.
you just see it instantly get cut in half.
Uh-huh. All right. So, did a force stop me, or did I just step through? I mean, was there something that kept me from running headlong into those lasers?
Say that again?
Was there some sort of force that stopped me when I crossed the threshold, or
It
did
was
I just
just
like
right as you walked in, you stopped
okay,
because
gotcha.
you would notice all these lasers appear.
Okay. Is there any way to turn around and say careful entering this hallway, just to alert people behind me, or is it a one-way transitional threshold here?
They can all see you.
Mhm.
Uh, they just see the hallway, though they don't see the clear walls,
Mhm.
and they currently do not see the lasers unless you let
Interesting.
them know.
Yeah. So if I can say something, at the end of my turn here, I can say, "Beware! There seems to be a grid, a tripwire grid, just alerting them
Yeah.
as I'm ending up
Letting.
my thing there." Yeah.
Okay. Ending your turn.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a
Uh,
mechanism inside the room that turns off the grid.
Beef, you are up.
Okay. Well, guess I'll come
give the ferret a wide berth. So I'll come there. You said there's a laser grid?
You
Indeed.
currently do not see it, but Haukin did tell you about it, yes.
Okay, can I you know what? I'll just go ahead and use my action to dash.
Okay.
I'll step in and I see a laser grid now.
You see the laser grid, and now you also see the clear walls, and you also see Trap standing on your left side.
Okay. So the clear walls are to the sides, right?
Mhm.
Showing
Yes.
us the other hallways that the other groups have gone into. The lasers are forward.
Yep.
Can I guess, try to start making it down the hallway, avoiding the lasers?
Yeah, you can attempt to avoid the lasers. The lasers go all the way to the ceiling. They're all mainly horizontal. There are a few vertical. And you can give me an acrobatics check or an athletics check to
Real
start making your way through.
Real quick, I'm going to use my bonus action to rage,
Okay.
and I'll make an athletics check.
Okay.
So I am in a rage. So I get advantage on this strength check. So that's going to be a 26.
26. You, how much movement speed do you have?
I have 45 left.
Okay, you are able to make all 45 of that movement speed
Cool.
all the way.
I'm just going to shout back, I'll scout it out. And as I get to the end, I would like to reach out and touch one of the lasers.
With
You
your
touch.
paw?
Yeah, I'm just going to tap at it.
You remember what they say about curiosity and the cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You tap the laser, and you take.
Well, let me before I do this, Marshall. The real world reason I'm doing this is because I have to.
Why.
Yeah, I have to take harm to keep my rage up.
Yeah.
Take damage. That's the normal way to say that. In world, I'm thinking of it as just I want to see how bad these lasers are and get a little bit of adrenaline going. If you think that I don't have a reason in world to do this, if you think that this is metagaming, I won't do it and I'll just lose my rage. I'm fine with that. Just tell me what you want.
You said your character did say that he's trying to check out and see what's happening, and you do see the ball cut in half in front of you. But if I think it would make sense that Beef would touch it, because he'd want to check and see for everyone else, see how harmful they are. That seems like a Beef thing to do. And you will take
your
3
talons
radiant
instead of your.
damage.
Yeah, I need to tap it with my claw. 3 radiant.
3 radiant.
Cool.
You try to tap it with your claw, and then as you tap it, the laser gets a little bit bigger and it singes part of your finger.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is that all for?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, Dawn, you're up.
Well, first I'm just gonna let everyone know. Hey, lasers hurt.
Thanks, I guess, for that information.
Just let everyone know this isn't just light. It packs a punch.
Okay. All right, so move there. And then I can move here without having to go through anything, right?
Correct. You see all the lasers, you see the clear wall, and you also see Lorenzo on your right side.
Okay, I shout out, "Be careful, Lorenzo!" And then I guess I carefully try to make my way through the lasers.
Okay. Oh, and Haukin, you did see Melliflor on your left side. And okay, go ahead, give me acrobatics or athletics.
Either way, that is not a good. That would be a 14 acrobatics.
14 acrobatics. You will be able to make it half of your movement speed
All right.
from what you have currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only had 10 left.
Got it. Then is Spike doing anything?
I'll have him like move over here. I
Okay.
don't want him to like
You do-
clutter up the entrance, so I'm gonna put him on that side.
You do see the smoke rising, and it is almost the gas rising, and it's almost to the height of Spike.
Okay. Can I move him like in here then? So he's just inside, but he doesn't like block someone else's way.
Yeah, you can move him all the way into the corner if you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does that. He just like gets in this room to escape the gas, and then tries to get out of the way.
Yep. Then yeah, is that all for Dawn?
Yeah.
And Spike.
That'll be us.
Okay, Glint, you're up.
Okay. He's gonna go inside, and then now suddenly see the lasers, and he panics a little bit.
And you also see Frank on your right side.
Oh. He'll just wave to Frank, and then okay. Question.
Yeah.
Can the ferret just go underneath the lasers?
No, they are
No.
the whole way through.
Okay.
There's, like I said, there are also vertical ones.
Okay, fair
and
enough. Yeah.
It goes all the way to the ceiling and all the way to the ground. The
In that
horizontal
case, Glint will, as his action, temporarily dismiss the ferret, so it'll disappear.
Okay. I will move him out for now.
Because we are not about familiar cruelty.
I feel a lot better if that means anything to anyone. I'm more comfortable.
And then I guess he's gonna try to get as far as he can on his own, so that
Yep.
I've already used 10 feet, so I need to make
Then
a
give
check
me
or something.
athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I mean, they're both not great, but we'll try acrobatics. The 13.
Okay. You can make it half of your movement speed.
So half of my 20 that's left.
Yes, so you can go 10.
Okay, 5, 10. It's a long hallway. Okay. Can I safely Misty Step further?
You can do that. You will have to make a saving throw when you Misty Step.
A saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
I don't okay, but I don't know which saving throw.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to risk it yet.
Okay. Then is your gargoyle doing anything?
My gargoyle has a 60 fly speed.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
The things go all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it cannot like just fly through.
Yeah, but can it like try to like fly weaving through them?
Yeah,
You can attempt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics. No, actually, this would only be acrobatics if he's trying to fly through.
Okay, let me pull up the gargoyle's acrobatics. It's just a D20, so we're just gonna make a dex check. That's a 3 for the gargoyle.
Ooh.
He will take. He will be able to move 5 feet. And where are the 2 dice? There they are. That will be 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And is that all?
It can't move any further.
It cannot. It stopped in those tracks. Oh, also, as the gargoyle enters, the doors close behind y'all, and then all of you make a perception check.
Oof. 8.
25.
11.
Bless you.
Ow. Thank you.
3.
And Haukin, what you get?
11.
11. Okay. Dawn, you notice 2 buttons, one on each end of the rooms. And you also notice 2 other buttons in the center of the room. One there and one here. And as you notice that, another minor illusion intercom. You must work together if you wish to be able to pass through safely without any harm coming to yourselves. Good luck.
All right. So this seems to be a puzzle, dear friends. So a little bit of experimentation to help us on our enlightenment journey through this hallway. Perhaps the decor has the trigger to turning off. But if we have to work together, I suspect that there are multiple things that need to be moved or adjusted, or pressure plates that might need to be triggered in order to give a safe passage. Can we all try to look around our surroundings and see if there's something out of place or something that is movable?
I will tell them that. Well, I do see 4 buttons, and okay, just clarification for my sake. So you said there were 2
Yeah.
like in the middle, kind of like there-ish,
2 in the middle.
and then you said there was like 1 on each side. So like, is there one near
Yes.
Haukin?
There is one right beside Haukin, right beside him on that wall, and there's another one on the other end.
Okay. Do they look the same? Is there any kind of like color coding?
No, they all look exactly the same.
And what
They're all
color are
red.
they?
And
Red.
and were all the other teams that we saw, were they also all teams of 4?
They were all teams of 4.
Okay. Like I said, I go, I do see 4 buttons, and I point them out. They're there, and there, and there. If we have to work together, and if it's just the buttons, then it may be like that we need to press them at the same time or something. Would be my guess.
That makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
It is still his turn. Can he do anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Then we will go to the top of the round, and as we go to the top of the round, you all notice on the right side, 3 of the 4 on the right side break straight down the hallway and diving through the lasers, and 2 of them are heading towards the middle, and 1 is heading as far as possible. And then on the left side, a few of them get singed by lasers.
Ooh. Can you remind us who is on which side of us?
Trap is on the left, and Trap and Melliflor on the left.
That's Trap.
Traps, my bad. Traps and Melliflor on the left, and Lorenzo and Frank are on the right. With 2 other people, well, that y'all don't know.
JT, I have to ask, is it short for trapezius, or is it just traps?
Yeah. His full name is Trapezius Ironpelt.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought it was trapezoid.
That was his nickname in high school. I didn't even know he was in the city. He didn't even come to visit me.
Rude.
Okay. And as you all notice that, we are back at the top of the round. Haukin, it is your turn.
All right.
The
Well,
team on the
I'm
right side is further than y'all, and Haukin, y'all team is about in the middle of it, and the team on the left is the furthest behind.
okay. Seeing as I seem to be right next to the button that needs to be pressed, I'm going to experiment just by pressing it out of sync with the others. I'm just going to step over and depress that button.
You press it, and then all of the lasers begin to move.
Huh. Okay.
And as that happens, Beef, go ahead and make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no, my thing just lagged.
That's a 16.
Okay.
Oh wait,
you
is this an
will-
effect that I can see?
Yes, you can see the lasers moving.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. You will be able to dodge a lot of them, and you will not get cut in half.
Ideal.
And uh, but you will take 3 points of radiant damage again,
Okay. Okay.
All right. So
after from 6.
Okay. Okay.
So remind me, there was one right next to me, and then there were two midway down the hallway and one on the far end.
Yes.
Okay. So now that I've got an idea of what happens when I take my hand off the button, do the lasers quit moving?
The lasers are currently still moving.
Okay. Even after I've taken my hand off the button?
Yep. And Beef, you're currently just dancing with the lasers.
Okay.
All those conga
the
jogs are
ones-
coming in handy.
The ones closer to y'all didn't have to make a save because there's enough width between them that it doesn't affect y'all.
Okay.
Marshall, can I request that since the locations of the buttons have been pointed out to us, could you like draw them onto the map or something?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's going to be my next idea is to head down the hallway and use my monkly movement to see how far I can get.
There you go.
I'm just gonna
Anything else you all
shout back to Haukin. Do you want the far one or one of the middle ones?
Currently, let's see if I can make it to the middle. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Can I dash to the middle?
Yes, you can attempt to dash. You will have to make 2 acrobatic or athletic not saving throws, acrobatic or athletic ability checks.
All right. And I just remembered that I never used the advantage from
You
the
never
beginning.
used the advantage.
Yeah, but I did do several things already. So
Go
I'm
ahead and
guessing
use
that-
it because
Okay.
you didn't use it
Oh
earlier.
yeah, I didn't either.
Okay.
Yep, you
All
will
right,
also
so
get it.
I'm going to attempt to make it to the left side button in the middle.
Okay.
All right. So I rolled a 17 and a 13 plus what's my acrobatic 6. Yeah, so 23 to dash through the dastardly beams of light down the
The
hallway.
dastardly lasers. You get through, and the first roll was what?
17 was the advantage roll.
Okay, 17. You are able to make it through, but you will take 1 point of radiant damage.
Noted.
But you do not get stopped.
Awesome. All right, so I'm at the middle button. Taking
Okay.
1 radiant damage. Boom.
Are you doing anything else?
Well, my last experiment of just pressing the button moved the ball around, so I'm going to wait till everyone's in position, and we'll we'll try, or I might be able to. If somebody else can get to me, I might dash to the other end of the hallway on my next move. But for now, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, now that Haukin has finished his, I forgot to say at the beginning of the stream that we are going to give a break. I'm going to start a break right now because we just finished the top of the round, and we can all go to the bathroom if anyone needs to. So
Indeed.
we'll be back in Okay, and we're live again. Thank you for bearing with us for that break. We all very much so needed it. I forgot it about 30 minutes ago. That was my bad. Sorry, players. But we will do it at 8:30 next time, and I'll say that at the beginning of the stream. Okay, picking us back up on the turn order. Second in the turn order is Beef.
It's me.
You are up.
Okay, well, I'm just going to. I realized why I didn't roll with advantage yet. Every roll I've made so far, except for the perception check, already had advantage.
Oh yeah, so just let's
So-
give you triple advantage randomly because that's how it works. I'll
If
give
you would
you a
like
plus
to.
1 to your roll.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to move as far as I can to this button down here.
Yep.
I'll start with just my 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Thank you, Schoolhouse Rock. I need to make an acrobatics check. Or
Yes,
athletics or
make an
acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Yes.
All right, athletics, here we go. And you said there's an extra +1 to this?
Yes.
Cool, that's a 27.
That is no damage, and you make it all the way,
Right.
and you are able to make an extra 5 feet off of that.
Cool. Well, I am going to use my action to dash.
Okay, go ahead.
35, 40, 45, that puts me right there. Make the roll again.
Yep. No +1 this time.
Right. That's a 26. I've rolled, one of the rolls has been a 19 every time.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. I can't give you anything else unless you want to move another 5 feet somewhere.
I get over there and just no. I was gonna say I just do some push-ups, but that's too showy for Beef.
You can be right on the button because the button is on the wall right there, unless you're trying to hit it from the side.
I'm just gonna be ready to hit the button when I need to.
Okay, that works.
If that is
that all for
allowed.
Beef?
I think so.
Okay, then we are to Dawn. What are you doing?
All right. So I will start us out. First thing Dawn is going to do, I will use my racial feature, Blessing of the Raven Queen, to bonus action teleport 30 feet. So I
Okay.
guess to here.
Oh, yeah, also because never mind. At the start of Haukin's turn, that's when he clicked the button the first time.
All right. So I teleport there.
Yeah.
Do I need to do something?
Okay, yes, make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Thought that was a 17, but it's only an 11. 13 total.
Oh, no. 13 total. That you will take a little bit of damage. That will be a total of 6 radiant damage.
But my Blessing of the Raven Queen makes me resistant to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
So that will be 3
Super
damage.
cool. That's 3.
Um,
Okay.
And I can still use like my action movement, right? I didn't get stopped.
Yes, you still have your action and movement.
So I shall dash and attempt to make it. Yeah, I should 50 movement. I should be able to make it there. What do I need to roll?
You'll make 2 acrobatics or 2 athletics.
Ooh,
Or one of
okay.
each, if you want to do that.
Nope. Oh no. All right. 7 and 11.
Okay. So with the 7,
Yeah, I got a 7-11.
we'll we'll do the 7 first. Not sponsored by. We will do the
Not yet.
11.
Hit us up, 7-Eleven.
Give me a dex saving throw for the 7.
Oof. Can't you make me roll something that I have a better bonus than a 2? That's an 8.
Sorry, but
No, it's the way it happens.
you will get caught in your tracks. Back from one of your movement speeds. So you will only be able to make it half of the original.
Oh, I
So
shouldn't
you
move yet.
could only have traveled. Yeah, you can only travel 45. Means you have 30 feet of movement speed, right?
Okay, I think I was there. Yeah, my movement speed is 30, and I dashed.
Okay.
So that was where I was
so
after
yeah, 30.
the teleport, I
So you can go
believe.
15 feet,
Okay.
and you will take uh 8 half to 4
Okay.
because you're blessing of the Raven Queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have another 30 feet.
Okay. So that's just the remainder of the 30. I didn't have to do anything else.
You didn't have to do anything else for that one, no. But you will take a little bit of damage from that one.
Okay. Can I
because
reach the button from
it's
this adjacent square?
you can hit it with your staff.
Okie dokie. That is conveniently the end of my movement.
Nice.
That will be 5 half to 2.
Okie dokie.
And then are up to Glint.
Well, it looks like everyone's taking care of that. I want to get out of these dancing lasers. So can I go back to this button?
Yeah, you can. Make me an acrobatics or athletics.
No. 13.
13. You will take 2 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
And now, is there anything else you want to do?
I would like to prepare an action to hit the button with
Okay.
as soon as everyone else is ready to hit their button.
Got it. Then we are back to the top of the round. As the top of the round starts, all of the moving lasers stop back in their original place. And then we are seeing where the next groups are. The right group is a little bit behind y'all's group. They are now not in first. Y'all are currently a little bit further ahead. And the group on the left is still the furthest behind. And we are at the top of the round. Haukin, what are you doing?
I think you may be muted.
Oh, yeah, you're muted, Haukin.
But they can't see that on Twitch, so it just looks like you're doing a really good Marcel Marceau impression.
I was gesticulating, getting ready to project my voice down this long hallway. Good friends, excellent coordination and effort. We shall now simultaneously depress the buttons and hopefully end this this meticulous maze of lasers. I will count 1, 2, 3, push. When I say push, we will simultaneously press. On your mark, no, just kidding. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, push.
And then you have yours prepped. Beef, are you doing anything else before yours is prepped?
Just pressing.
Okay, and Dawn, same thing?
Yep. Just pressing.
Okay, and Glint, you already had yours prepped, and
Yep.
you all press at the same time. The lasers go off, and the door at the end opens.
Ooh, like mice in a maze. Let's go, my friends. And then I'll
And then
run down the hallway.
Then you see on the right side, the team is able to also pull it off. Actually, sorry. Maybe not.
Sorry, Marshall. I just looked at how long this map is.
The team on the left does not finish, as the team on the right finishes second. and you see the team on the right, their door opens. They make it through a little bit behind y'all. And the team on the left, their door stays closed as you see animated armor and swords begin to attack them.
Nice.
Oh no,
So
not nice.
that is
There are people.
Melliflor and traps are getting attacked by
Wait, no,
armor.
not nice. Not
Yeah.
nice.
These are acquaintances. I wouldn't call Melliflor friends, but
He
certainly
can
don't wish
handle
him
it.
harm.
He can handle it. Most of my siblings can punch through steel. It's the Iron Pelt way.
All of you are able to get out of the initiative, and you're able to get to the next room. And I will reveal it.
I said it in the chat.
Yeah.
My the first time I rolled concentration for the first radiant damage, I lost concentration. So
Oh, okay, got it.
Summon Beast is no longer active.
Okay then. Then all of you see in front of you an empty room other than 8 paintings on both sides of the wall and a statue in the center. And do all of you enter?
Yes.
I was going to say that if we're still doing initiative stuff, I was going to grab something off the suit of armor and continue my curious cautionary toss it into the next room before I enter it.
Okay. You can attempt to grab something off of the armor if you
He's
so
being
desire.
smart, and the rest of us are just strolling in.
Okay.
Well, it's a race. We have to be the first ones to finish.
Alive, my friend, alive.
I was just gonna send the gargoyle in first.
Haukin, are you
That's
trying to
his
grab
job.
like the sword, a gauntlet, or like what off of this armor?
Yeah, gauntlet's fine. Just kind of grab it and then chuck it through the doorway, the threshold.
You chuck it through, and everything's fine.
All right.
Did you just throw a gauntlet at me?
That was not throwing the gauntlet down for you, my friend, so much as having run the gauntlet. I thought it might be apropos to throw the gauntlet down to our maze keepers.
Oh, I see. Poetry. I appreciate it. I'm not good at it, but
Right,
you
I'll step into the room.
do you enter then?
Yes.
Okay. Then turn order is not active right now. But as you enter, you all are able to hear coming from the statue saying, "In me the essence of magic is sown, a force that through ages has grown. Speak the source of my power so grand, or remove it with your own hand. Yet those of my kin can find another way to unlock the secrets and clear the way."
What does the statue look like?
It looks like a wizard carrying a powerful staff.
gonna be honest here. I am not going to be helpful.
What kind of what race does the wizard look like if it has defining racial features?
It does not have any defining racial features.
All right, Glint, you're the wizard. Do the wizard thing. You got this.
Well, you mentioned there's
no pressure.
So there's 8 portraits on the wall. Should we investigate, perhaps? And can we see in the other 2 corridors what's going on, or are these walls opaque?
As you are starting to look around, you notice the door behind you did close. Behind the paintings, you do see clear walls. You do not see anyone on the left side, and on the right side, you see people in the same room, also staring at the statue curiously. Yes, we can get that riddle in writing. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna put it in roll 20.
Already forgotten most of it.
That's okay.
I was
That's
trying so
sh-
hard when he was saying it to like memorize it, like get it in there. No,
Mhm.
no. Something about the
fair. It's a
source,
pretty long.
and there's like a if you're one of my kind, you can do something else.
Yeah,
That's about all I
there's
remember.
There you go.
multiple
It
pathways.
is in roll 20.
The essence of magic is sown. So it's a magical thing. A force that the age has grown. Speak the source of my power. So grand. So we have to speak the source of the power. All right. So if those of my
As
kin could
you,
go away.
sorry, as you ask to like hear it again, basically, the statue spoke up again, and anyone who wants to can make an Arcana check.
That would be me.
I have proficiency in it. I'll give it a whirl.
I might roll in that 20.
Say 19.
Haha! I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
11.
16.
Okay, not bad. And Haukin?
Mine was 11. I don't have any bonuses to Arcana.
Okay. Then Haukin, you don't know it off the top of your head, but everyone else, you know this is the spell Magic Mouth put on this statue.
Oh.
And it's just saying it over and over again for you.
Okay.
I think Jeff asked about the paintings earlier.
Yeah, I wanted to investigate the paintings and see what we would see there.
You notice a very similar looking individual as the statue. No defining racial features. It is clearly a wizard with that staff. And it is taking on armies, destroying kingdoms, erecting wizard towers, taking down dragons, so many different things. And then the final one on the other end of the room, on the other end of the room, the wizard is destroying the staff to kill a Tarask.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Speak the source of magic.
Um.
So
we will
source
go
of
in
magic. From what I've been told by my friend who is a professional magician, the source of magic is misdirection. Is that right?
I don't think that's the right kind of magic.
Okay.
You say misdirection.
He's
You say misdirection, and you see all of the paintings burn a little bit, like they get crooked, all simultaneously.
So,
Once again, I'm not going to be helpful here. If we have to punch anything or lift anything 600 pounds or less.
in each of the pictures, the wizard is wielding the staff to do something magical. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And in the final picture, he's breaking the staff in order to channel its power to take out the Trask. I wonder if the staff is the source of his power.
As you're thinking that, Glint, what were you saying?
I want to know, like, does he have a spell book on him?
You do not see a spell book. You see the staff, and that is all that you see on him, other than that magnificent robe that he is wearing. That's obscuring any racial features.
I'm gonna think that no wizard is as powerful as his mind and his knowledge.
Okay. Is that you're saying that out loud?
Yeah.
As you say both of you, Haukin and Glint, Haukin, you mentioning the staff being his power, that you notice all of the paintings also turn a little bit, and then as Glint says, his mind, nothing as powerful as the mind, you see the statue begin to twist and twist and twist and start spinning rapidly, and then it shatters. And as it shatters, the door in front of you opens.
Bum-ba-dum.
Did I do good?
Way to go,
Well done.
Glint.
Did great.
As you all are going to the next room, so is the other team. They are tied with you.
Oh.
My bad. No, the team on the left, they make it through, and right as they make it through, you all notice traps. As he walks in, it looks obvious that he is listening to the statue, and immediately shouts something and points into the air, and the next door opens for him.
Whoa.
And then on the right side, you see a fireball rain from the sky in multiple different areas, and
nice.
they get bombarded.
Frank!
That's the one where Lorenzo is, right? Oh
Yeah.
no! We need him.
Frank!
So the group that Traps is with got through the hallway. They beat the armors.
Yes, Traps does look injured, but he made it immediately through to the next one. And then I will ask all of you to roll initiative again.
Ooh. Bringing initiative back.
Bringing it back.
4.
Oh, I guess I have left my rage at this point.
Yes.
Fair.
Nice done.
If you got a 17, and Dawn a 25 again.
It's another long corridor, I see.
Another long corridor. You notice that the ground is a little bit icy. Not insanely, but you notice a constant hail of hail and rocks falling from the ceiling. Never ending.
Man,
Hail
what the
and
hail
rocks.
is going on here?
Hee hee.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I knew better, but I still did it anyway.
It's a long corridor.
Watch your language, Don.
I mean, I'm gonna I guess can I just take a step in and kind of take in my surroundings a little better, or see what happens.
Yeah, you take a step in, and you can look above you, and you notice that there's a basically an awning above you protecting you from the hail.
But it's just
and
the
as you-
first row, basically.
Just the first row.
Okay.
The first whole
5 feet
row.
or so. Mhm.
And then you also see clear walls again. You notice Traps and Melliflor and the two other people on the left and the right side. You see the door open on their side, and they are not walking through currently.
Okay. But the only thing I can really see going on in this room is, you said the floor looks a little icy, and it seems like there's hail.
Yes.
Does the I assume there's another door down here at the end.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You can't really see that right now with the fog. Here you go.
I can sort of see
It
it.
is
I was
literally just
wanted to clarify what it looks like.
another door.
So are we thinking it's as simple as you just got to run through the hail? Because it kind of seems like that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, powering
This
through
is-
seems like the smart thing to do, but
appear to be a gauntlet. I have something I'd like to try before we simply run through.
Okay.
I was gonna
Um,
say,
I
and
just
Don, if
step
you
to the
want to
side
wait,
and I'm like, and I end my turn. You
I
got
was gonna
this,
say, Don, if you
buddy.
want to wait and let me run through first and see if there are any traps, I'd be happy to.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm going to step through the
You all
doorway.
can speak now. You're all good. But it's beef first right now.
Okay.
I'll hold my turn and let Haukin go first.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
So
You can go first.
I'm going to fumble around in my robes and pull out my decanter of endless water, and just see if I'm going to take out the stopper and I'm going to speak the command word of geyser, which will produce 30 gallons of salt water that rushes forth in the 30 feet long and 1 foot wide, just to aim it, see if it freezes, see if it lands on something, see if it knocks some of the stuff out of the air. Just want to see what happens there.
It is 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. So as you do that, that'll be your action, and it blasts hail out of the way, and then it just begins to slowly fall, and hail continues. And after a few seconds, you notice the water as the water's falling, it ices up and falls faster.
So I deliberately chose salt water because if there's hail coming down, if it's salt water, it should have a higher freezing point.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, yeah, it's still free.
it's
It'll still freeze.
At least in our
But
world. Who knows
yeah.
about magic?
I forgot to say I was not able to properly add it. Dang it! Why does it keep doing that? On the left side and the right side, it is not immediately a wall. It is a pit on both sides.
Like a trench between the corridors, our corridor, and the ones on the left and the right.
Yes.
And
Okay.
is the hail and rain and rocks are they similarly falling into the trench?
Yes.
So is the trench already full of water and rocks?
You see, if you're looking off a little bit, you notice that there are spikes at the bottom and a gas at the bottom with skeletons impaled on the spikes. And you notice that the ice is immediately disappearing as it hits that area.
Interesting. Huh. All right. Well, there's no new information that I got from trying the decanter. I thought maybe there was something in the ceiling or something. If I fired the water off, that it would either freeze in like an umbrella kind of thing over us that we could run underneath or something. But apparently that didn't happen. You said it just slowed for a second and then continued to fall, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, I shot my shot. I'm going to step to the side here and see if anybody. I'm just curious or concerned that if we run as fast as we can and we slip or fall on the rocks, if we might fall into this nasty trench on either side. Just a word of caution.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're back to beef.
All right, well, I mean, I'm just going to charge.
Okay, you're just gonna charge. Go for it.
I'm going to make it about that far with my movement speed.
Yep. Are you
Do I
doing
have
anything
to-
before charging?
No.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything?
You do not have to roll anything,
Cool.
but you are going to take bludgeoning damage.
Well, okay. Okay.
And you're just getting pelted. That will be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13. Dang.
How far did you make it?
I made it 50 feet in. So is this another thing where like if I use my bonus action to dash, I'll take more damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take my minus 13. Not looking too healthy. This is a dumb idea, but I'm going to ask about it anyway. Let me find the ability.
Oh, no.
We'd love to hear that.
We're about to try something zany.
We're going to get a little silly, Marshall.
You give me this silly.
If I were to use my bonus action to dash or run further, and then use my action to attack, and I were to punch straight up and release a 20-foot cone of fire, would that protect me from the hail in some way? Do I think?
You can attempt it. You can attempt it.
You know, I love nothing more than hearing those words. I'm going to do it. Bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50. My goodness, this corridor is long. And as I get there, I'm just going to look back. Oh, yeah, and I can also do this. And I'm going to punch up and just release like a swirl of fire into the air.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
You do not have to roll to hit. Just roll me damage instantly.
So the way that this ability normally works is that there is a DC, and the damage is 2d6 if they failed a saving throw. So you just want me to roll 2d6? Okay.
Yeah.
That's 6, and that's 12.
Jeez. You would have taken 15 points of damage, but you went over that, so you won't even take damage as you end your turn right here.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. So it is hailing all around me, and I'm just standing in like a funnel of clear skies.
Yes. It just burned the whole area right here, and a small little path behind you, just right in that 5 feet, but it is 50 feet of that as you are punching, going into the air. There's a 50-foot straight line of safety.
Nice.
And right above you.
All right. Well, that will be my turn, I suppose.
Okay. Glint, you are up.
Oh, I just want to shout out in the chat, Gilligan42. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking up. We hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, thank you for keeping track of that, JT.
Hype squad.
Glint, you're up, bud.
Oh, yeah, my turn. Okay. I would like to Glint is going to order his gargoyle by telling another story. And he's like, the Pharaoh calls upon his guardian to protect him, and so the gargoyle is going to fly directly above his head as he just runs through. So the gargoyle will take the damage.
Are you gonna be doing like as you go?
Gargoyle have?
What?
Oh, your gargoyle has 40 more HP?
It has 40 HP left, but it's resistant to non-magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
This is magical.
Okay, so it'll still take but I'm having it take the damage for me.
Yep.
5, 10.
How far are you moving? 30 feet?
I can move 30, but then I'll dash if I need to.
15 damage to the gargoyle.
Okay.
And then you can dash if you so desire.
Yep.
If you remember, there is a 50-foot straight line right behind Beef of clear skies.
Oh, behind? I'm going behind it.
So, 5, 10.
People used to call me a hothead. That's a lie. They didn't. I've always been a very calm person. Sorry.
You are right
the puns are fine
in
with you.
the safe area with that
Fabulous.
dash. But you will, as you are still moving into it, there'll be a little bit of damage. That'll be 9 damage to the gargoyle.
Okay. Then bonus action, Misty Step,
Okay.
which puts me right there. The
Okay,
gargoyles,
and
the
you are
gargoyles,
right there.
the gargoyle can dash and get another 60 feet, so it's just gonna go right above me.
Okay, there we go. Is that all for Glint?
That's it.
Okay, Dawn. Now we're back at the top of the round. Right as that happens, that door is finally closed behind y'all, and you hear on the intercom magical minor illusion again. A straight path lay ahead, but with hail falling from the sky. How can you cross such a dangerous path with little to no protection?
With fire.
All right.
With gargoyle.
I've been doing my best scheming over here, so I've got some questions for you. So
Okay.
you said on either side there's like a trench, like a pit, and you said something about
Yeah.
like there's not a wall. Is it like there's a pit and then a wall, or is it just like it's just endless pit around?
Yeah, can we jump
It's
into the other
endless
corner?
pit. It's endless pit around y'all, and there is another. There's no wall, but you can see the other corridors.
Okay.
Oh, so we're
and-
like in a single giant room now with multiple of these, like, I guess, like raised halls.
like ice bridges,
And
basically.
basically, yeah, ice bridges,
Okay.
and you notice that there's more than just the 3 of you. There are 10. There are
Okay.
10 ice bridges.
And so there's hail falling everywhere on the hallway itself. Is there hail coming from the roof, like over the pit?
Yes.
Ah, come on, Marshall. You're killing me, man. I was.
Sorry, Smalls.
So there's like no area anywhere that's not getting hailed on.
It is a straight pit beneath the bridge, and it is a straight path, but it's hail throughout this whole room.
All right. I was gonna
Just falling
wild
from the
shape
ceiling.
into an ice spider and just climb on the ceiling somewhere, but no, everything's getting hailed on.
Roll me a straight intelligence check.
That's not a very good stat for me.
I dropped all of my dice.
Or wisdom. Or yeah, you can roll wisdom. Wisdom's okay.
Well, I mean that's better, but I still rolled low. It's an 8.
8? Okay. That is enough for it. You know, this is a bridge. There is nothing underneath it. It is.
Oh, so I could get on the bottom of the bridge. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Marshall. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wild shape, something I didn't really expect to do very much. But here we are, and I'm doing it. I'm going to wild shape into an ice spider, which has spider climb, and then I'll just scuttle around to the bottom, and I guess move my 30 feet that way. And
okay.
That'll be it for this turn. I'll dash next turn.
Okay. Got it. That's all for Dawn. Beef, you are up.
All right. I definitely didn't drop my dice. I mean,
Jenga.
think I'm just gonna.
I mean, Jumanji.
It fell into my chair. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Step of the Wind and use
Okay.
my, I think it's Draconic Breath is the ability to do a little fire punch up, and that gets me all the way to the end of the hall with a little bit of
That
spare
does.
room. We get down there, flare of fire. You want me to just roll damage again?
Yes, roll damage again.
Okay, let's see if I can get high again. Oh, I'm not getting as high this time. Okay. That is 7.
7 in total?
7 total. No, Marshall, 7 was my first D6 roll.
Yeah, normal stuff. That's a me roll. I roll a 7 on a d6. So that will be a 5 bludgeoning damage from the first bit
Okay.
only.
Okay.
But it will. Oh, my bad. No, you don't take any from the first one because it's doubled. Damage is doubled.
Okay.
So none from the first one. So there's 50 feet of another clear sky, and then on the second bit, unless you can't attack again, can you?
No.
Okay. So that one will be 19 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. I think I'll take the 5.
Sorry, I rolled really high on that one.
Yeah, I noticed. As I get to
But
the end,
as you
I'm just. Go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, as you get there, you notice as you step on this other end, there is another awning, and you hear a click as you get there, and the hail does not stop, but it lets up. It slows
Okay.
down.
As I get to the end, I'm just gonna turn back and start shouting because lions can already be heard 5 miles away, but I'm also pretty sure there's a I have a daunting roar as a bonus action, which I'm not going to use, but I just think that flavor wise it makes sense that I'm a lion with some dragon powers, so I can get pretty loud. So I'm just going to be shouting back. It clearly to where everyone to the sides of us can hear too. You go. So Haukin, I noticed that you said that one of those people wasn't your friend but an acquaintance. Do you have history with one of them?
I have many friends, friend, but some friends are false friends. All give me experience and lead toward enlightenment, but some experiences are more pleasant than others. And then I shoot daggers over at Millifleurs.
Malifleur, right as you say that, he looks over at you and he's like,
I just point to traps. That's my little brother.
So, all right. So I'm going to use my. Is it my turn, or are we done with?
it is now your turn with befriending his.
All right. So I didn't move last turn. I just used the decanter thing. So I'm going to use my feline agility to double my speed, and that's going to get me to about right, a couple steps ahead of where Glint is, I believe.
Are you also dashing?
Yeah. So if I dash, what does that add to it?
That will double it again.
All right. Well, I can get all the way down the hallway then, because that takes me.
Yeah.
So that would give. Yeah, because that would give me 200. All right, this is a mad dash. You guys were talking about how fast I might be running. I'm going to run all the way over to
Backseat monks, man.
yeah,
Backseat
come on.
monks.
They can do it.
Come on, monkey ability. All right, so do I need to roll for any kind of damage?
I will be rolling for damage for that, but there is a total of 150 feet of clear sky.
Yeah. Yeah, so once
Is it
I get
150? Yeah, roughly.
once I get
A
to
little
that
over
spot,
100.
I can just run clear sky. So
Yeah, so you'll only take a little bit of damage.
all right,
You're welcome.
I bow in your direction. Namaste.
That will be. Oh man, why did I roll? Jeez. That will be a total of 17.
17 damage, and that takes me
Yeah.
all the way across to here. Stop it! I gotta go my. There we go. Select. All right.
I'm sorry.
And that takes me down to 10, 48, 41.
But you do make it all the way to the other end, and
Yep.
you are able to be underneath the awning, to the left or right of Beef. And you also hear a click, and the hail lets up again.
There we go.
Distance
And now-
challenges with 2 monks in the party.
We are to Glint.
All right. Well, we're gonna dash. And Gargoyle's
Okay.
also flying over me again.
Okay. And after you soon pass a little bit of that, you will go back into hail. Are you doing anything else after that?
We see the calculation where he's thinking about Misty stepping.
Yeah, that's my.
That's okay. That's what I was thinking.
Like, I can Misty Step and be 1 square away from the edge. But I don't know if the click is going to happen then. Yeah, we're gonna expend a spell slot to Misty Step again.
Okay.
And this one will actually use a spell slot because my first one was through Fey Touch.
Got it. Then you give me a straight luck check.
Great luck check. It's a 7.
You slide a little bit. And you fall on your bum, but you slide and hit the wall.
There we
And
go. Okay,
you take
click.
1 point of damage and you hear a click.
Yay!
And then the hail lets up again, and there's very little hail falling. As you make it, you notice that on the left side, Melliflor and Traps, all of them have made it over. And they are walking through the door. The ones on your right, they have slipped, and one of them fell off to the pits
no.
below.
Was it anybody we
Anyone
knew?
It is not anyone you knew.
Thank God, Frank.
And then we are to Dawn.
You can do it.
Is everyone else missing their turn so Dawn can just dash all the way over?
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Okay, Dawn, you're able to make it all the way over it by scuttling underneath the bridge.
Just out of curiosity, is the clicking and the lessening of the hail, is that also affecting the rest of the room? So it's making it easier for the guys on the right and left to make it across?
No.
Okay.
I don't know anything about magic. Glint, how hard do you think this was to set up?
I mean, it's not something I would do. I wouldn't be able to do this in a while. It would take me forever.
Mm-hmm.
There's
you all make
just
it, the door...
chittering as the spider form of Dawn tries to to make you be more confident in yourself, but can't speak.
As you all make it. Oh, go ahead.
Like Glint's just like reluctantly reaches out to just like touch like the spider on the head.
Oh my.
Happy spider chittering noises.
As we all get there, the hail stops completely. The door opens. And
Goodness.
we are here.
It's green,
What
my
you
favorite
know
color.
as you enter a room full of nature filled with flora, apples, apple trees, mushrooms, pumpkins, watermelons, berry bushes, stumps, vines, and all the sort, and a dying tree in the center of the room. And that is where we will be ending for tonight. Thank you all for joining into the stream, whoever's here, and for everyone who is here. If JT, you can remind me who commented.
That was Gilligan42.
Gilligan42, thank you
They
for
also
joining in.
gave us a follow. Thank you.
Thank you, Gilligan. We are happy for everyone who is here, and we are happy for everyone who has watched us for our first video and our first stream. This was a lot of fun, and everyone else, say goodbye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.